Hi everybody, it's John from Hacking Music. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to build a platform under your music. But before we do, I'd like to invite you to smash the like button below. I'm releasing training videos that are very important to the next generation of great artists, so let's go there. Hello, happy people. Welcome to the Hacking Music Podcast. If we haven't met before, my name's John Pashada, and in this series, we talk about three things. That's the mental mindset, the strategy tools, and the execution tools, the actionality of how you pull all this together in a way that strengthens your career as an artist entrepreneur. So first off, let me say thank you to all of you who have tuned in to the Hacking Music Podcast. The response has been really great. So the impetus for this show is to strengthen artists. As our mission is to multiply talent, we want to give you tools as you're building your career. Our mission is to replace the artists we've lost with the next generation of great artists. Those artists who can build a long-term career, create world-changing music, and do it in a healthy, profitable way. So thank you to the subscribers so far on the LinkedIn channel, on the YouTube channel, on Facebook. We have plenty more lined up for you, so thank you. Wanted to invite everybody to this new limited series. It's called Building a Platform Under Your Content or your music. What is the stuff that actually allows you to sell the great art you create? So in this series, we want to get clarity on the non-musical essentials that strengthen, support, and sell the great experiences artists create. So we see it all the time. You can either try to get lucky or you can try to get better and compete at a higher level. So Hacking Music and this series is all about the tools that strengthen, focus, and build muscle around your career. So there's nothing worse than seeing an artist implode on the runway. There's 100 reasons why. Maybe it's magical thinking or avoiding the things that matter, or musical preciousness, or golfing in the dark and just getting schizophrenic and trying everything, possibly doing bad deals. So we want to invite you to join us for this high protein series where we bring the Hacking Music no BS training focused around content and platform, the stuff that builds a platform under your career. So the net of this series is to yield dozens of actionable tools that you will use daily throughout your career. That's what the takeaway is. The tools that you use daily throughout your career. So as you begin to think about making this shift from maybe an artist who's just focused on content to an artist who's building a platform under the content, some of the questions we want to ask is, what are some of the things only headliners know that others don't? What are the Achilles heels of baby developing artists, and how we can kind of fix those or eliminate those to where those artists can grow faster? What are the secret skills that thoroughbred headliners have that set them apart from others? Okay, these are the habits of headliners. So those are some of the questions we want to kind of think through as we make that shift from somebody who's just focused on music only to somebody who's building a platform under their music. So you may have heard about, in the old days, they used to call it the business side of music and the music side of music. That was the schism. You were either on the business side or you were on the music side. And so what's wrong with this? So it makes sense, right? There's the business side and the music side. Nice and clean, easy peasy. Well, what's wrong with this is that it really was a pat on the head to artists, and really was a way to control the artist and keep them desperate, broke, and dependent on, guess who? The business side, right? They would take care of you. And it was really an archaic mode of thinking. The net was that artists maybe had a short lifespan, and they were always dependent and desperate on the music people that would take care of them. Well, that really didn't work out so great. So the better way of thinking about it is platform and content. Yes, there's music and business, but that is threaded throughout everything in your career. The platform side and the content side is a much better way to think about your career. And what it yields is a much more integrated, much more aligned career and a healthier artist, right? And really more profitable. Long-term strategy as opposed to just trying to get lucky and win the lottery. All right, so that's the better way of thinking about it, and what we're going to be talking about in this series is platform and content. You may have seen this fully formed in the film world as someone like Tyler Perry, who has a platform and has content. Or maybe Joe Rogan, who has a platform and definitely has content. Oprah Winfrey, same thing. Taylor Swift also has platform and content. Garth Brooks, very much so. Jimmy Buffett, the same thing, has a platform and has his content. Coheed and Cambria is very much on that path as well, to where they're great content and building a great platform. This is a very different discipline as you build a career. You're not only focused on the music, but you're focusing on the support system under that music. This is helpful because it respects the music. Yes, you have to create great music, but it also births that into a long-term strategy to where you're thinking 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road rather than just 30 days, okay? So the big idea here is this: without a platform, nothing is possible, but with a platform, anything is possible. Let me say that again. Without a platform, nothing is possible, but with a platform, you can do anything. You're a healthier artist, you're more profitable, you can rest better, you can create better music. Anything is possible. So the visual thing we want to kind of posit here is the idea of a moat. In the Middle Ages, there were moats, right? And the moats protected the castle. That is what we're talking about here on this series. What are those things that protect the stuff in the castle from the people that want to steal that stuff? So everything we're going to talk about, you want to think about it through the visual graphic of a moat, okay? So with that, just want to welcome you into the series. We don't believe in spamming people, so if this is something that relates to you and what you're doing and building, you should definitely sign up here. It's going to be 10 to 12 videos over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So want to welcome you in, and we'll see you on the next one.